All right, this is part two because I went through a dead spot and I wasn't going to waste 15 minutes before I started seeing the comments from people saying they can't hear us. So there you go. There you go. I just started a new one based on past experience. Okay, uh, so we're driving along here. Driving along and along we drive. Everybody knows it ain't no jive. Good morning, Six Questions. How's the old foot doing? Morning, Robert. Good morning, Barbara. Hello again. As soon as you came in, Barbara, I went through that dead spot and I was like, oh, I bet you I lost the audio again. So I said, let's just restart. Robert, good to see you. How are you? So, in case you missed the first one, happy Labor Day to you all. Morning again, Dustin. Thanks for coming back. Gracie, good morning. Barbara says, yeah, it was acting weird. Yeah, I figured. Ah, that's so annoying. Well, it's not falling off yet. It's healing slowly but surely. Good, good. Do you have a date for your field practicum yet, Mike? Entertainment, hello. From Grand Canyon, Arizona. Very nice. Why aren't I taking the day off and relaxing? Because then nothing will get done, Barbara. I have too much to do. I have, too much to do. I just, the big, I don't know what the word would be. It's not a problem. It's definitely a change. But the big something that came along with having every show be a video show is that extra element of video increases my editing time, at least, by like tenfold. So what would take me less than an hour to do for an audio show, just a typical audio show, now takes up to a week. And that's because I don't have full days to edit all the time. Sometimes I have to, like today, I'm going to edit a little bit. Then I have some administrative stuff to do, emails to send, things like that. And then we have a show to record at 2. So I don't really get holidays like everybody else does. And I think a lot of small business owners that are, especially one-man shows, you really don't get those. Those are the days for you to catch up because everybody else is taking off. And so that's kind of what I'm doing here. But the addition of the tavern talks too has made it so that I really am just going to be swamped between now and whenever the hell I finish them, which I'm hoping is going to be December, because there's a lot of work. We had a camera switcher, so all the cameras were plugged into this board with buttons on it, and you can switch the camera, and every time you hit one of those buttons it switches, but it also records that way. So I don't have a lot of video editing per se to do, but we have 6 microphones that we use, and each one of them is its own track. And so I have to go through and mute the ones that aren't being used, and then unmute them when they are used. It's a lot of tedious little work, and that just takes a lot of time. And I have to prepare for the next one and learn what is going on. And then I think 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks after the next one, we have another one. And both subject matters I don't really know a lot about, so I got to do some reading. And what the hell is that guy doing? But I'm also like the producer of it, so I have to make sure all the ducks are in a row and everything's lined up and a lot. So it's just a lot of work. And yeah, there's no Labor Day for me. There's no day to relax. I do relax. So I went to the Harper's Ferry, and I locked myself in a hotel for 2 days a couple of weeks ago to relax. And the first day I got in the hotel, I was going to go exploring, but I think my brain was like, no, here's your chance. And so I just laid there and I listened to music. I just let my mind go. And that was nice. But then the next day, I couldn't relax again. I think somebody was telling me, like, you need 2 months. Like, because it takes at least a week to unwind and to get in relaxation mode. I very much, in some ways, miss being a worker bee, where I clock out and that's where my job stays, and then I go and live my life. But I also don't miss how much I hated being a worker bee. So I'm willing to do the work to not be a worker bee again. Let's see, where did we leave off there? This is why you're getting burned out. I know, but what do you want me to do, Barbara? See, here's the evil of having YouTube and podcasts and all that stuff. Unless you're like super huge, you take off, you disappear, and then you have to rebuild. And I noticed that, this summer with taking a break, we were putting fewer episodes out, and so the numbers started going down, and it was getting nowhere. So my taking care of myself is a detriment to my business. That's the message I'm getting. And that's why YouTube drives people insane. And so, yeah, but there's things in the work. Go watch the video that you just came in on the end of. Go back and watch that earlier, and I kind of go into something that will hopefully help things there. Victoria, it is beautiful today. September 12th to 14th is field practicum weekend. Your oral exam is yet to be scheduled for Mikey B or Mikey L. This is, yes, you're getting burned out. Yes, this is why I'm getting, yes, okay, we talked about that. Sorry, I'm just catching up here. Morning, Chris. How are you doing? And okay, you're having a private conversation. Good. I'm gonna go get some coffee. You guys have yourselves a great Labor Day. If you're a patron, keep your eyes peeled for a notification around 2:00. We will live stream a recording of Ask a Guide with Louis Trott about Henry Hunt. People like these bios. People wanted Henry Hunt. You asked, and you shall receive. See you all later. And call in, because we'll need people calling in. Have a good one.